All right, our surgical patient today is actually a gray rat snake. This guy has been intubated and we're getting ready to go into surgery to remove that. That actually radiographically appears to be a wooden egg. These guys are pretty much obligate egg and bird eaters, this species. And so the eggs are, having these guys ingest eggs is super common. A wooden egg, not so much. What happens are farmers tend to put these in nest boxes to keep the gray rat snakes out of their hen houses. They do it as a way to kill the snake. And unfortunately, it's a pretty sad state when they ingest these because they will literally starve to death shy of surgical removal. So that's what we will be doing today, taking this egg out, and hopefully we'll be able to save this guy. So we're prepared to start surgery. We've got the snake hooked up to the Doppler unit. The probe is right on top of his heart. So what you're actually hearing is the snake's heartbeat. Ready? Yep. All right, so we've made an incision down to the area of the stomach, and we are actually entered in as of right now. So we're going to expand this. It's not looking like a wooden egg, actually looking more like a plastic egg, like an Easter egg maybe. All right, so we've made the incision a little larger and we have found the egg. I'm going to try to remove it. We may have to make the incision larger to get this out. Or we may have to break this egg to get the egg out. All right, so we've made the incision a little larger, and as you can see, it's a collapsed Easter egg. There is one half. You can see it moving within the other, and here's the other half. We're now working just trying to get it out. Sheer logistics because it doesn't want to collapse. We may have to cut it to break it out, but we're going to try to work its way out here. I think if we turn it this way, we're going to get it. And there's the other half. That's good. So we successfully got the egg out, as you could see in the last video. This is, you're literally looking down into the intestinal tract of the snake. We cleaned a lot of the slime, mucus, essentially crud that would prevent us from closing it properly. Have it cleaned up now, and as you can see, we have two sides. We're going to put those back together, close and flush it up, and hopefully get this guy off the table pretty soon. All right, so we just put the last stitch in the intestinal closure, stomach closure. As you can see, it started up here and it worked its all the way back. So now we're closed off. We're going to flush this out really well. There's a lot of contamination, obviously, we have to deal with something like this. So there's always a risk of post-operative infection, but we're going to do our best to clean it up before closing. Our next step is to close the skin, and we'll come back to a video on that in just a second. So we have closed off the intestinal stomach area. You can see completely closed. We flushed it out. Now we're going to close the skin by pulling it together as such, and that will be the final closure of this guy. And so we are finished. The final closure looks like this. There's a ridge of skin. In reptiles, we have to use a particular suture pattern called a horizontal mattress that goes through the skin and pulls it up into the ridge. The reason being, reptile skin does not heal well on an end-to-end closure like a mammal would. So this will be nice healing. Reptiles typically take about 30 to 45 days to heal. So we will be seeing this snake back in about 6 to 8 weeks to take the stitches out.
I'm Kayla here at St. Francis Wildlife. Here is our rat snake. She is doing very well. This is 24 hours post-op. She has good muscle tone. The incision looks great, and she is doing good. So hope for the best.